What's up, guys? It's Ray from AchievementHunter.com playing Halo, the Master Chief Collection, more specifically Halo 2, and in this video we're going to go for the Trophy Collector Guide, which is to get every skull in Halo 2. So I'm going to be playing all these missions on Legendary. All of the skulls are unlocked from the beginning, even though you have to get them for achievements. I'm going to be using the Scarab Skull, the Envy Skull, and the Sputnik Skull. Envy allows me to be invisible as Master Chief. Scarab allows every gun I hold to fire Scarab shots. And Sputnik will help with grenade jumps later in the game. The first skull is That's Just Wrong. It's on the mission, the Armory. And once you do your whole little training session here, it's kind of the tutorial. All you have to do is wait here until Sergeant Johnson says, "Would it help if I say please?" So it takes a couple of minutes. This is fast forwarded a lot, so just kind of hang out and wait. He'll say other things, but you want to wait till he specifically says, "Will it help if I say please?" which he says right about now.
Would it help if I said please?
Alright, once he does that, all you have to do is just hang out in this little tram here, and then you will see the skull on your way to this ceremony. So, I'm going to speed this up a little bit because this tram does take a little bit. And you kind of want to hug the wall I'm looking at right here, but I'll kind of slow it down so you can kind of see the skull in the distance. It's on that box in the distance, as you can see right there. So once the tram goes right by, you want to hold your use button. For me, it's B. Or, yeah, hold the use button. For me, it's B. Default, I think it's like left bumper or right bumper or something. I play bumper jumper, so it's B for me. Anyway, make sure you hold the use button. You'll pick up the skull. And that is that. The next skull is the Thunderstorm skull, and is on Cairo Station. And you will get an achievement for every skull you pick up as well. So you'll be getting a shitload. I think you'll be getting like 15 achievements for the skulls, and then a 16th for getting all the skulls. But here's the Scarab gun in action, or the Scarab skull in action. Using a BR with the Scarab skull is completely OP. But anyway, what you saw there was I cleared out the room. I missed that group of enemies, but I cleared out the room. I did a little bit of climbing, and once you climb to this area right here, it is behind the dumpster. You can actually grab it through the or the garbage can. You can actually grab it through the garbage can, but I decided to blow it up so you can actually see where it's at right there. So you can also like switch to classic mode and the remake mode. It doesn't really matter. Also, this little area right here, there's like 2 areas like that. That is the second one, so it's a little bit later in the level. Next skull is the Blind Skull, which is on the level Outskirts. This is very easy to get. As soon as the level starts, you jump on this thing, and then you jump on this roof, and look to the left, it's all the way down this hallway. And if you're wondering why I'm doing it on Legendary difficulty, some of the skulls require you to be on Legendary difficulty, not all of them, but I figure since I have the Envy Skull and the Scarab Skull, that I might as well play through the whole thing on Legendary because it's not that bad. It makes Legendary a joke with those skulls, by the way, so that's the Blind Skull. I would have been your daddy skull. Now this one is kind of weird. So once again, it's on Outskirts. As soon as the level starts, you're going to see I get a checkpoint right there. In order to get this skull to be triggered, you need to get like 6 checkpoints or 7 checkpoints. So pretty much just follow the routes that I'm taking right here. If you do die, you can reload the last checkpoint. It's not that big of a deal. But like I said, I think you need to get like 6 skulls or something like that. So we only have 1 so far. So you want to climb up here and then jump up here. And you kind of want to walk to the edge. If you look down, or if you look to your right, a pelican is going to like kind of fly in. So there's checkpoint number 2, and I might as well take out those jackals. So there's the pelican right there. I'm going to fast forward a bit. You're going to see Sergeant Johnson kind of down there hanging out, and there he is. He's going to like talk to you or Cortana or somebody. But once he gets on the pelican, you'll get to checkpoint number 3. So there's going to be a fade in there because I died like 3 or 4 times here, and I fell off this bridge. So anyway, you fall down this bridge or highway or whatever, jump up here. I go invisible right here because there is a a jackal sniping like an asshole. For some reason, if you stare at that marine, that will be checkpoint number 4. And keep making your way through the level here. We're going to make our way to that highway that I'm looking at right here. And we're going to drop down and kind of go around. So drop down right here. Yeah, my voice cracked. I'm going to leave that in. Fall down right there. And something else to mention about this skull is sometimes it will not spawn. This is my second attempt doing this whole activating all the checkpoints thing. When I did it the first time, the skull just simply did not appear. I'm not sure if it's glitched. I'm not sure if that's intended. But yeah, so this is my second time going through. Anyway, get a checkpoint right here. I believe this is number 5. I died a couple of times because there's a jackal sniper around. Climb these roofs. Jump up here. Jump up here. Jump up here, and if you look to the right and jump on this building right here, you'll get another checkpoint right, it's going to spawn right there, but right here, and then it just appears. So right there, that is the skull. Now, when you pick up the skull, it activates like this kind of like bonus horde style thing, And the reason I'm getting these 2 checkpoints is because I thought that you needed to actually finish the horde style thing to get the skull. Not the case. You simply just grab it and the achievement unlocks. So once you grab it there, or once you see it, just pick it up and the achievement will unlock, and you'll get teleported to this thing like I was just talking about, the horde style thing. The reason I went for the checkpoints is because if you die here and you didn't get a checkpoint, the skull will disappear. So disregard like the last 10 seconds of what I was doing there. If once the skull spawns, just pick it up and you can move on. Next skull is a catch skull. It is on Metropolis. Once you clear out this big open area, you want to do a grenade bounce, grenade jump, or whatever you want to call it, on top of this middle thing. I failed a couple of times, but I get it right there. That is the Sputnik skull in action, by the way. I think if you don't have that skull, you wouldn't have bounced that high. So that is very beneficial to have when going for the skulls. Anyway, once you climb to the top, make your way to the left, and the skull will be right there. So pick that up, and there you go, another achievement, and we'll be moving on to the next skull. And that was my AC. I'm recording at home. My apologies. Grunt birthday party skull on the mission, the Arbiter. Once you get into the Banshees, you will get an achievement for just simply getting into the Banshees. I think it's I don't think you can really miss this. And what you want to do is fly down. It's actually the second platform thingy here. I go to the wrong one here, but if I just barrel roll to the right a little bit, boost under here, there's some grunts having a good time. Simply walk over there and pick up the skull, and you will be all set. So pick that up. I'll do a little teabagging, of course. Pick it up, and you have another achievement, Grunt birthday party skull. So these are all worth 5 gamer score. And I forgot what the final, the trophy collector achievement is worth, but you'll see. The Famine skull on the mission, the Oracle. Once you get to this area, cleared of enemies, simply grenade jump onto this platform. And if I turn around, that is the door I came through. You can't really miss it because you come down a hallway full of a whole bunch of dead covenants. Clear the room, jump down, grenade jump up, and you'll see these floods kind of just like fucking spazzing out, which is kind of weird. Pick up the skull, disregard the flood, and you will be 5 gamer score richer, and you can continue on your merry way. Next mission is Delta Halo. We're going to be going for the Envy skull. This is a very easy one to find. Once you come to this big open area, just simply jump on this stone that I'm coming up on. So jump on that, jump on this little lip, jump on this roof, go through that slab of tree. I thought it was a rock. Go through that branch. Grenade bounce up here. And you'll see these 2 elites just kind of just staring and yelling at this skull is what it looks like. So simply pick it up. And the reason the achievement doesn't unlock here is because I recorded this yesterday when Xbox Live and the achievements were kind of freaking out. But I can guarantee you I did get the achievement. The Assassin skull on the mission Regret. Once you ride the first gondola here, there's going to be this little square rock here. The reason it was blown up against the wall is because of the Scarab gun. If it is against the wall, you can use explosives to blow it back like I just did. Simply jump on it and jump up here. It might be kind of dark, but as you see, there is a platform up here. And once you do that, you simply just go left and then just follow my path all the way around to the back of this structure. And bounce up here, drop down, and there's going to be 2 invisible elites with swords just hanging out. Pick up the skull, and you will be on your way. If you are doing this on co-op, I believe only 1 person needs to pick up the skull. I know that's the case in Halo 3, but I'm not sure about Halo 2, so keep that in mind. Mythic skull on the mission Sacred Icon. Once you come down to this area, there's going to be some flood down here. You're going to see that like glowing light thing. That's how you know you're in the right room. Jump on this box, jump up here, and then it is right in this little alcove. You can see it right there. And when I switch graphics, you'll see it a little bit better right there. And simply pick up the skull, and you will be on your way. A lot of these skulls are actually pretty easy to get. It's just a matter of getting through the level, which could be the problem. I Would Have Been Your Daddy was definitely the most annoying one. Speaking of easy skulls, the Sputnik skull on Quarantine Zone. As soon as the mission starts, simply turn around and follow this path, and it will be at the end of this lip. I don't know what you want to call this. Pick it up, achievement unlocked, and then just jump off the edge to celebrate, because why the hell not? Whee! Next is the Angry Skull on the mission Gravemind. So as soon as you come out to this outdoor area, you want to make your way to the right, and you want to just climb up this rock here, jump on the grav lift, because why not? And nothing too difficult here, nothing too crazy, just a whole bunch of simple jumps. You may have to crouch jump. If you have a grenade, you can also grenade jump. The Sputnik skull will help you there. And you're going to get to this like ring, this outer ring lip cliff thing. But as you're progressing, make sure you pay attention and watch out for that grunt that spawns. He does have a fuel rod cannon, and there you go. I just blew him off the map. So he can take you out, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, simply walk to the end. There's a collectible right there that looked like a doll. After I finish this skull guide and put this up, I will be working on the Halo 2 terminals and the Halo 2 doll guide, so be on the lookout for that. After I do those two, I think I'll start working on more mission-specific achievements, but same thing with the achievement. Not unlocking achievements were weird, but I did get the achievement. Anyway, the ghost skull on Uprising. Once you clear out this area, there's a whole bunch of wraiths and enemies. You come to this area that looks like an armory. Make your way through here, and the skull is on top of this room. You can see there's a little lip there. So I go for a grenade jump, and as you've learned from the video, I'm awful at them. So I go and I fuck it up because I bang my head. Almost get sniped by a Jackal sniper, which on Legendary they will one-hit you. My AI teammate there tries to open the door, so I'm like, alright, I will just kill you, so that way the door closes. Do another grenade jump. I bounce up here. Turns out this was the wrong lip. There's actually one around that corner over there. So I'm a little confused. I'm like, I thought the skull was here. What the hell? Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm stupid. So there it is. Kind of in plain sight. It's just above the, it's just on the top of the room. Pick it up, and you are another step closer to the Trophy Collector achievement. 5 gamer score for the Ghost Skull. Next one is the Iron Skull on High Charity. Very, very easy, but you can actually miss this very easily as well. Once you come into this room, there's going to be a sword on that little circular table-looking thing. There's going to be a whole bunch of dead enemies. Once you go into this lift, I believe this is the second lift, simply look up, and you will see the skull. It's right there. Just make sure you're holding your use button, and you will pick it up on the way to the top. I believe this is toward the end of the level, if I remember correctly. So that is the Iron Skull. And the final skull is the Black Eye Skull on the Great Journey. As soon as you grab the Banshee, make your way to the back of this structure. Now the Banshee can't go all the way up. That's why I kind of angled it and fell on this little on the roof, like the ramp. And what you want to do is, once you're on the ramp, is walk up and walk all the way to the back. For some reason, the Banshee will not reach this far, so you do have to walk all the way back. And on this little ramp right here, just walk all the way to the top, and there will be your last skull. No tricks here. You can actually walk up the ramp. It does look like it's too steep, but you can simply walk up it. And once you get up there, there is your last skull, and you will get the achievement for picking up the Black Eye Skull and the Trophy Collector. So there you go. That is every single skull in Halo 2. Nothing too crazy. Some of the missions on Legendary will be kind of annoying because of stuff like Jackal snipers. But there you go, guys. Hopefully this will help you get all the skulls in Halo 2. And I only had one voice crack. That's not too bad. But it's 1:30 a.m. and it's my bedtime. So, bye.